Our Dog Squad NFL Week 10 Sunday starts tomorrow. I'm going to give you my predictions for each of these games. Here we go. All right, so here we go with the picks. I actually did forget the second time I've forgotten to pick this year, and they've fallen on Thursday Night Football games. The Raiders-Broncos game the other day, I have a record of 86-47. So now without further ado, let's get into these picks. All right, here we go with the picks. Falcons and the Colts, both coming off losses. Falcons was a heartbreaker, missed extra point. This will be defenses have actually been pretty solid, if not pretty good this year. But I think the Colts offense, they have the better offense. Will be a good running game matchup to see, but I think the Colts will take the win in Berlin. It'll be a good game to watch early in the morning. Saints and Panthers. Panthers been on a roll lately. Rico Dowdle is just him right now. Bryce Young's getting more developed. Didn't have the best game last week, but I think he will against the Saints team that's just, I don't know what to say. I kind of figured they'd be that this year. Panthers win. Giants and Bears. Bears offense is getting going. Defense is actually, pretty solid this year. They're pretty good in takeaways this year on defense. The Giants offense, I think, can get going, but the defense might have some trouble. Of course, the Bears, they make mistakes, so it could be closer than you think. The Bears win it no matter what. Jaguars and Texans. I would say the Texans today had C.J. Stroud, but I don't trust Davis Mills. Jaguars defense is actually done a better job this year than last year. But the Texans defense, you got to remember, is the case too. But I think it'll be probably a lower scoring game. Jags take the victory. Bills, Dolphins. Look, we all know that the Bills are on the Dolphins from the past. They haven't lost them since that 2022 year, and I don't think that will happen again tomorrow, especially against a bad Dolphins team. But somehow I feel like it could be close. But the past few matchups. But the Bills take the victory in Miami. Ravens and Vikings. Ravens now have Lamar back. I think their defense is getting back to healthier. Vikings coming off a good win against the Lions. But I still try to get the Ravens more in this game. I think the Ravens will end the Vikings hype from last week, and Lamar and Baltimore will take the victory. Browns and Jets. Both offenses, aren't the best. Now, the defenses, Jets aren't really that good. The Browns are, though. Give me the Browns. Patriots and Buccaneers. Both quarterbacks have played amazing this year. Baker Mayfield and Drake May. Drake May looks like he could be the MVP frontrunner right now. Can he keep it going? The Patriots haven't played the best quality of teams, but then they beat the Bills. So it's kind of like they can easily win this game. They're a good enough team to do so, but I don't think it'll happen. I think the Buccaneers, they've had kind of two sloppy games the past two games. They needed the bye week. They'll bounce back, and they'll get the win. Two more developed offenses and pretty solid to pretty good defenses in this matchup. Seahawks win it, though. Super Bowl contending Rams get revenge over the Niners. Lions will probably steamroll the industry Commanders. A lot of people have been wanting to say Steelers, but, man, it's Justin Herbert, man. Be a good Monday Night Football game. Are the Packers legit? Yeah, I think the Eagles take it.